Welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show. Yes, we are back in studio here today, and we have in studio with us Mrs. Claire Davidson-Williams, who is the president of the Lions Club here in Tobago. Yes, and she will be talking to us about their outreach fair. But before we do that, we go to our photo of the day. Yes, our photo of the day, and it will be coming up right now. And this photo was sent in by Sergeant Emmanuel York. Yes, Sergeant Emmanuel York. Can you tell us where in Tobago this photo is located? Tell us where in Tobago this photo is located. Give us the answers in our Facebook live chat and on our YouTube channel. Yes, and we will reveal the answer at the end of the program. That is our photo of the day. Okay, so as stated earlier, we are here with Lion Claire Davidson-Williams, who is the president of the Lions Club in Tobago, and she is here to speak about the Lions Club Outreach Fair. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning to you. Thanks for inviting us.
So first things first, persons might be wondering, what is the Lions Club?
The Lions Club is one of the world's largest service organization. We belong to Lions International, and Scarborough Upper Lions is part of District 60A. We're in the Caribbean. We have District 60, a multiple district that covers the entire Caribbean, and A refers to Trinidad and Tobago, Suriname, and Guyana. In Trinidad and Tobago, we have 24 clubs, of course, yes. The only one in Tobago, the Scarborough Upper Lions Club.
Okay, and just give us a history of how the Lions Club started and the genesis of the Lions Club in Tobago as well.
The Lions Club, Scarborough Upper Lions Club, started by a group of 33 women in December 14th, 1994. And their mission was to take responsibility for voluntary service and provide assistance to the needy in the community here in Tobago. And we've been doing that since. And this year, well, last year, we celebrated 30 years in December, right, which is a great milestone for us. I only joined like in 2006. I came in and started working. And it really has been a rewarding experience here in Tobago.
So tell us about this outreach fair. What is it? What persons expect? What is the Lions Club trying to do?
Okay. For our outreach, we're trying to impact persons in Tobago to actually showcase and bring awareness of Scarborough Upper Lions Club. Sometimes we think we are the best kept secret. So this year, during this term, we tried to bring awareness of the club. I mean, those that benefit from our service, they know that we exist, but the wider population may sometimes forget or not know. So we arranged this outreach program, one, to bring awareness, to encourage persons to join Lions, like yourself, to join our Lions Club. And in doing that, we're going to provide additional services. We're going to have a doctor on board to provide some medical counseling. We're going to have the body mass index, cholesterol testing, and so on. And we're proud to have an attorney on board with us this time around, yes, who would be answering some of our needed questions on wills, change of names, contracts. And she has partnered with us to do that. So you have those services. And it would be on June 14th, yes, here at the Port Mall. And it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we're inviting all persons to come on down to benefit from our free service, come on down to decide, yes, I'm going to be part of this group, I'm going to help serve Tobago.
Okay, and for those persons that may not be familiar with the work of the Lions Club over the years, can you just tell us some of the initiatives and projects that the Lions Club has engaged in the past?
Yes. We serve under the International Lions Club Global Causes, and we focus on those pillars of vision, childhood cancer, diabetes, hunger, humanitarian service, environment, and did I say vision? This year, there may be a new cause, which is mental health, because it's recognized that mental health is becoming a challenge for us. And therefore, those are the causes that we focus on. And therefore, over the years, we've looked at those causes and done different projects under these areas. So, for example, youth. One of our notable projects would be our play park at the Palatuvier Government School. We did the play park for them, where you have swing and slide, so that avoid them playing on the beach. You have a nice grassy area, so we provided that for them. This year, our major initiative was at the St. Patrick's Anglican School, where we refurbished their kitchen garden, and we did that in collaboration with the Division of Agriculture. We did the kitchen garden, we did a positive sign mural for them so that they would see that. Well, the play park, we did it in collaboration with the Division of Community Development and Culture. And vision. This year and over the years, we have a journey for sight because, you know, we follow Helen Keller, who says, challenge Lions to be Knights of the Blind. And therefore, vision is one of our key projects in our service. And therefore, we do vision screening for children at the primary level and at secondary as well. So we did that vision screening, and we usually do that now in collaboration with Value Optical, where we go in and check the site, check how they could read the distance from on the board and how well they do. And if they need additional help, additional counseling, if they need additional work to improve the site, then they go to the office and they're discounted for that additional service, and the club assist as well with the additional cost. So those are some of the main things that we do.
No, I know that NGOs sometimes struggle in terms of getting membership. And I believe it was last week, the Kiwanis Club was in the same studio and they discussed having some challenges in terms of recruiting, particularly men into the club. Is that any bit of a challenge as well for the Lions Club?
Certainly that is a challenge. So here am I recruiting you today, okay? Encouraging you to join our club. But men, it has been a challenge for us over the years. We've had men in our club, they come and go. But keeping their attention has always been that challenge. How do we maintain their focus and attention? Because they may come, they will do certain projects with us, but in terms of staying the course, that's always a challenge, particularly for us here in Tobago. When you look at our clubs in Trinidad or Suriname or throughout the Caribbean, there are a lot of men in the clubs. But I guess for us, because we started as a women's club, we took over from a previous gentleman's club men who started the club, and they would have hand that charter over to us. The wives then, they took that challenge. Those 33 women who I told you started in '94. They took charge and started. So it kind of gave the image over the years as it's a women's only. Right. So now we're really trying to attract men and youths to join the club. The more hands, the more to serve. And that's what we do, serve.
All right. So before we wrap up the interview, just give us one last time the information concerning the outreach fair, what persons can expect, the time, the location, that kind of thing.
Okay. So our outreach fair will be at the Port Mall on June 14th at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have a number of services free for you, medical, legal services, your lifestyle numbers, and of course, information about Lionism. That's the key for us on that day. information about Lionism. Come and see how you can volunteer in a structured way, do projects, meet community needs, and also have fun while doing that, and sometimes travel.
All right, thank you very much, Lion Claire Davidson-Williams, who is the president of the Lions Club of Upper Scarborough.
Scarborough Upper Lions Club.
Of the Scarborough Upper Lions Club. They have their outreach fair this Saturday 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here at the Port Mall. So come out, see what they're about, get your medical tests done, your sugar, your blood pressure, your cholesterol, that kind of thing. Check about your health, see your numbers, know your numbers, and also join the Lions Club. You know, they're doing a lot of giving back to Tobago, and sometimes we want to give back ourselves and we don't know exactly how to do that. Well, the Lions Club is opening a door for you. So thank you very much for being in studio with us today, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much, and thank you to your audience, and hope to see the whole of Tobago joining us on Saturday.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going for a break, and when we come back on the other end, we will wrap up our interviews with Miss Raina Clark, who will be talking about the Diocesan Family Day. That's the Anglican Diocesan Family Day. But do us a favor as we go for this break. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We will be right back after these messages.